Everybody keeps arguing about the Denver housing market. One person says nothing is selling. Another person says houses are getting 10 offers. Another person says buyers have all the power. So who's right? And the answer is they all are. And that is exactly why I think so many buyers and sellers are making bad decisions right now. Because there's not just one Denver housing market, there are dozens. Let me give you an example. If I list a beautifully updated bungalow in Berkeley, I'm not thinking about what's happening in Parker. I don't care about the condos in Cap Hill. I'm not at all thinking about mountain homes in Evergreen. I am thinking about the 5 or 6 homes buyers are actually comparing mine to. That's the market that matters. I think that's where people get tripped up. They hear someone say, the Denver market's crashing or the Denver market is on fire. But what does that even mean? A condo downtown isn't competing with a house in Berkeley. A luxury home in Cherry Creek isn't competing with a starter home in Green Valley Ranch. They're completely different markets with completely different buyers, different competition, and different expectations all the way around. I've seen this firsthand. I've had one listing getting showing after showing while another listing at almost the same time barely getting any traffic at all. Did one market suddenly become terrible? No, they were different neighborhoods, different price points, and different buyer pools. That's why one seller might need to negotiate while another is reviewing multiple offers over the same weekend. The same thing happens with buyers, though. Someone tells me they're waiting because the market's crashing. My first question is always, which market? Because if you're looking for a move-in ready home under $600,000 in a popular neighborhood, you may still be competing against other buyers. But if you're looking at a home that's been sitting for 45 days, now you might have room to negotiate. Those are 2 completely different strategies. Sellers make this mistake too. I'll hear, well, my neighbor sold for this much. Okay, but was their house updated? Did it have air conditioning? Did it back to a busy street? Did it have a new roof? Was it professionally marketed? Did it hit the market in March or July? Those details matter so much. Sometimes 2 houses across the street from each other aren't even competing for the same buyer. I actually think social media has really made this worse. Someone in Phoenix says the market is crashing. Someone in Miami says it's on fire. Someone in Denver says buyers have disappeared. Then everybody starts assuming that's true where they live. Real estate just does not work like that. The market doesn't care what your neighbor got. It doesn't care what Zillow says. It doesn't care what someone posted on Facebook. The market is simply thousands of buyers making decisions every day based on price, condition, location, inventory, and their own budget. So the next time someone tells you exactly what's happening in the Denver housing market, ask them one question. Which neighborhood are they talking about? Because if they can't answer that, they probably don't know which market they're talking about. Now, I'm curious, what neighborhood do you live in and what are you seeing? Are homes in your neighborhood flying off the market, sitting for weeks, or somewhere in between? Let me know below in the comments because I would love to hear what you're seeing compared to what I'm seeing across the Denver metro.